to the wrist, I feel the prison rise. HGV, favorite truth unties. Voices collide, beat drops to the flow. Brace yourself, the vibes about to roll. Male and female voices weave the tale. Hip-hop fire on the sonic trail. For the seekers of truth, let the faith ignite. Hits rhythm and reason, bringing day to night.
What's up, Cool G in the place, you know what I'm saying? Rhythms and Reason. Now we in here looking at a video about Drake taking a break from hip hop, I guess, or rap, because I don't really see him as hip hop, but as you know. Peace to Time Warp. That's where I got the video from. Time Warp. Check them out. Subscribe and like the channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's begin. Let's see what we get talking about up in here.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
There's something weirdly poetic about silence, especially when it comes from the loudest man in hip-hop, Drake, the once untouchable hitmaker, the man who could set the internet on fire with a single Instagram post, is gone. No cryptic captions, no late night uploads, no surprise features, just silence. And that silence, it's not peace, it's defeat. Because ever since Kendrick Lamar lit a match under the entire rap industry and walked away grinning, Drake's carefully crafted kingdom has been crumbling. And the king, he's vanished from his own court. This isn't just a hiatus, this is a retreat. And the signs are everywhere. Let's rewind. 1 year ago, Kendrick dropped Not Like Us.
Oh, my baby.
To me, when Lil Yachty, all of them were like, oh, he's not bobbing. The way he was moving, I could tell he was bobbing. Like, it's like when how people be like, oh, it's nothing. I'm just saying, if it was nothing, you wouldn't be saying anything. You know what I'm saying? If it was nothing. That's why I tell people, like, when you speak up on something, it must be bothering you something, because if it's not, you're not going to speak on it, really. No, I mean, you're not going to do that. But anyway, let's keep going and see. He's spinning out of control. I see that already. Like, I've been seeing that. Like, it's over for Drake, yo.
Woke up looking for the broccoli. I keep a horn.
A song that wasn't just a diss, it was a declaration, a statement, a funeral march wrapped in a club anthem. And ever since that beat first hit streaming platforms, the rap game hasn't been the same. Kendrick didn't just call Drake out, he outclassed him, outplayed him, and outlasted. And as the dust settled, we all waited for Drake's next move. Except now, there is no move. And that's
And now he want to sue. Like, messing up the hip hop. Why you want to sue? Because you lost. You lost the battles. Take it like a G. Eat that and keep it moving. Meek Mill did, and I really felt like Meek Mill was tripping. Like, bro, you should have won that battle. You way more lyrical than Drake. Like, I felt like he slept on Drake. Like, yeah, he's like, well, instead of being like, yo, if you know he used ghostwriters, I would have been prepared for that. And I felt like Meek Mill dropped the ball on that one. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Common did when he called his ass Canada Dry. That shit was funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Pusha T. He definitely dragged him. You know what I'm saying? Then basically Kendrick put the nail in the coffin. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I don't know what's up with Drake, yo. He comes off like he not bothered, but yes, he is. You could tell.
exactly what makes this so powerful. Because when has Drake ever been quiet for this long? This is the same guy who turned petty spats into albums, who couldn't help but poke and prod at rivals with subliminals tucked behind every bar. But now, nothing. No Instagram stories, no Apple Music exclusives, no sudden guest verses, just quiet. And when a man like Drake falls silent, it doesn't mean he's plotting, it means he's got nothing left to say. Tap that like button if you're...
Yeah, I can see that. He didn't have nothing else to say. But, I mean, when he was saying stuff, like, when he was rhyming, the way he was rhyming, when he like, I gotta go bad. When he rhymed like that shit is corny and whack. And when that whole day free, dragging the word, that shit is whack too. Real talk. I don't know why niggas think these gimmicks, yo. Motherfuckers need to be them. Be themselves. Trying to be somebody else. And a lot of niggas don't be knowing the words to the songs because they don't write them shits. So they use teleprompters or they'll sing behind the song because they really don't know the song like that. And I don't care what people say, oh, Drake is, no, he's not. Let's keep it 100. If you got ghostwriters, stop trying to move the goalpost for niggas. He got ghostwriters. Other people write whole songs for him, just like that Nokia song. He didn't write that. That dude wrote that dude from Sierra Leone. He wrote that whole song. Come on now. And then y'all keep saying, oh, Kendrick wrote him a PDF files. He said it with an S. Come on, man. Where's your critical thinking skills? Where's your brains at? Like y'all motherfuckers out here like the revenge of the body snatchers. I don't know. Get your mind right, cause a lot of narratives is false from the calling him a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? I don't really say it, but that had an S at the end. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he's the greatest and he got ghostwriters. Come on now. Anyway, let's go.
You're already feeling the shift in the air. Smash subscribe if you've been watching this Kendrick versus Drake war unfold from the beginning, because it's far from over. We're just getting started. Now let's break it down. Drake's entire brand, his aura, his mystique, was built on omnipresence. He was the culture, a walking meme, a playlist staple, a headline machine. When drama sparked, he poured gasoline. When a narrative slipped, he posted, tweeted, or dropped a verse to snatch it back. So, what does it say when that machine just stops? Ever since the Kendrick fallout, Drake's playbook hasn't just failed him, it's exposed him. For months, he clawed for relevance, tossing subliminal after subliminal, posting weird throwback shade, even rolling out overproduced videos like the Nokia IMAX drop in a desperate bid to create a moment. But none of it stuck. Meanwhile, Kendrick, he didn't just drop records, he curated moments in time. Not Like Us, Meet the Grams, and everything in between reshaped the culture. Kendrick didn't play Drake's game, he changed the board entirely. And while Drake was busy chasing trends, Kendrick was crafting legacy. The moment Kendrick kicked off his Grand National Tour, it was game over, sold out stadiums, viral freestyles, celebrities in the crowd mouthing every bar like gospel. Even casual fans knew this wasn't a tour. It was a victory lap. And what did Drake do in response? A couple weak subs, some random cryptic posts, then radio silent. Because even he had to admit it, the man who built a career on controlling the narrative had finally lost it. And if that wasn't enough, the numbers told the same story. Luther sat untouched at the top of the charts for 12 straight weeks, unbothered, unchallenged.
Boy.
Meanwhile, Nokia, despite all the bells and whistles,
Drake, when he dances like he be nigga his mouth like 1 and the 2 and the 1 and the 2, like he don't really have rhythm like that if you watch him dance.
Drake could buy, fizzled out faster than a tweet apology. No virality, no comeback, no momentum, just silence. And in this game, silence is louder than any beat drop. This is the first time in years that Drake isn't trending, isn't taunting, isn't posting from a courtside seat or luxury suite. This isn't calculated.
I'm on to say that Drake out-rapped Kendrick. No, he didn't. Kendrick had mad flow, switch ups, double entendres, dope beats, everything. Drake always rhymed to them boom. Boom, 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 them type of beats like how I put the beat the push up. He got a lot of songs with beats like formulated like that. Like you watch Kendrick Lamar when he performed on SNL. Come on, man. Drake ain't doing it like that. He a karaoke rapper. He rhyme with his voice behind the beat. You know what I'm saying? He just rhyme over his own music. Like kind of like when they said about Dipset at the whole Versus thing with Jadakiss and them. You know what I'm saying?
Calm. This is Drake bowing out. And Kendrick, he's not just winning, he's dominating. Let's talk facts. The Grand National Tour isn't just a success, it's breaking records. It's outpacing Drake's It's All a Blur tour in revenue, reach, and cultural impact. Cities that barely cared about live rap before are now lighting up for Kendrick like he's the second coming of Pac. There's no ceiling to his momentum right now. And just when you think it can't get bigger, here comes the anniversary. 1 year since the most watched, most dissected, most explosive rap beef in history. 1 year since a lyrical nuclear war dropped on our playlists and rewrote the rules of engagement. Not Like Us, Euphoria, Meet the Grams, tracks that didn't just win the battle, they shifted the genre. Rappers are still picking sides. Media outlets are still rewriting headlines. Fans are still quoting bars like scripture. And where is Drake? Absent. Not just physically, but spiritually. Like he knows the fight's over. Like he's standing outside the arena with no ticket and no plan. And as wild as it sounds, it's not just Kendrick doing the damage. Drake's own people, they're helping bury him. From Maul stumbling through interviews and trying to convince us that Drake didn't.
People try to make it seem like Drake is going to court for the small independent artists like such as myself and others when he's really not. If you really look at Drake's situation all the way back, like he always been using the colonizer. He always been that way. I remember my brother told me, like, yo, you listen to Drake? I'm like, I used to get at my twin, like, yo, why you so high strong on me listening to this dude, yo? You know what I'm saying? That's my brother Elias. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, listen to Drake, you need a skirt on with some pumps, some high heels and a pocketbook. I knew what that meant in female music. You know what I'm saying? I ended up listening to Nothing Was the Same, I think it is. I kind of rocked like two worst behavior, started from the bottom sometimes. All Me, Pound Cake, Nothing Was the Same. I ain't really listen to the whole CD, the whole shit, because I listen to more songs by Weekend, you know what I'm saying, trilogy, than I listen to Drake. Nothing Was the Same. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the Pound Cake situation. The man talking in the beginning of that's stolen from somewhere else, and he didn't even get permission to use that. Wu-Tang didn't even like the Wu-Tang Forever thing that he did, because I guess they see through the bullshit, I guess. But yeah, you got writers and stuff. You got Party Next Door. Wrote a lot of your stuff that made you where you at. And the Weekend. I don't get how y'all just so gassed up. And my cousin X is like that too. He be, oh my, you gonna drink, man? Listen, that's idolatry first of all. But anyway, let's go on to it. I ain't trying to bore y'all. I'm trying to keep y'all attentive. You know what I'm saying? But let's check this out.
Didn't lose, the battle lost him. Yes, really. To OVO affiliates scrambling to spin the narrative like carnival barkers, it's been a masterclass in public collapse. Every time someone opens their mouth to defend Drake, they dig the hole deep. And the fans? They see it. This isn't just about songs anymore, it's about truth, authenticity, culture, and Kendrick owns all of it now. It's not just that Kendrick won the beef, it's how he won. With precision, with poise, with control. Kendrick didn't rant, he didn't spiral, he strategized. Every move calculated, every diss deliberate, every moment unforgettable. Meanwhile, Drake was on defense the entire time, panicking, oversharing, trying to meme his way back into control, and now he's exhausted every tool in his once flawless PR kit. The jokes don't land, the subliminals don't bite, the music...
Man, when you think about him talking to people about, like back, you remember how he had the videos, like, talking about, oh, it's just moments. It's funny that Kendrick Lamar just had moments, but in this set of moments, Drake got a L. You got a moment of an L. In this moment of Kendrick Lamar, you got an L. You know what I'm saying, buddy? And then it's like, he kept saying his moments. He was hating already way back then. He was hating because of the control verse. When I seen him, it was all love. But I tell him, the way he told, you could tell he don't know shit about the culture or Black America or anything about us. And all he do is use his daddy blackness to say, look, I'm one of y'all too. Come on, bro. We ain't with that fuckery. And then the ones that goalpost changing all that, we look at y'all sideways just like we look at everybody else. Because y'all ain't about the right neither. Calling niggas and babying niggas, yo, we ain't doing that over here. You gotta get it. Drake should have got like everybody else. All right, let's see him. Hey, yo, Drake, hope you see this video. Let me see you make a song or video album without nobody else but you. You know what I'm saying? The producers. No producers writing beats, writings for you, but you making the song by yourself. Nobody else, just you and the beats. Now I mean, let's see you do that. I bet you can. And if you did, it'll be with that shun done
doesn't
coloring.
move, and that leaves him where he is today, silent, sidelined, and stuck. For a guy who once told the world, they don't make them like me no more, this moment hits hard. Because now, it's not about beef, it's about succession, about legacy. And Kendrick has it. He didn't
Drake said two questionable things. He said, I'm trying to change the culture to what? That bullshit you on? Nobody won't checking for that. And majority of Drake fans is pop fans. They not hip hop. They not pure hip hop heads like me and you others. They pop fans. That happen to like a little ribbity rap. And just because somebody rap on shit don't make it hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Drake trying to change it up. I'm trying to change the. I'm trying to change the switch to change the culture. Get this fuck out of here. And then you gonna say that was the second one. Oh, they don't make them like me no more. We never had your type besides niggas like Milli Vanilli and Boney M and False Pretenders. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Just win the war, he inherited the throne. From stadium tours to chart dominance to cultural cachet, Kendrick has elevated the game in a way Drake never truly could. Not because Drake lacked talent, but because Kendrick never needed the antic, and that's the real difference. Drake needed to be seen. Kendrick just needed to be heard. One man chased virality, the other chased legacy, and now the scoreboard reflects it. Look around. Every conversation about hip-hop's future starts and ends with Kendrick. Every headline, every podcast debate, every comment section war circles back to him. Even in silence, Kendrick's presence is everywhere. And Drake, he's missing. No rollout, no rebound, no record. Just missing. And that right there.
And it's sad, you know, P&D, Party Next Door, you got the album with Drake, and it's like they focus more on Drake than you, and then it's like Drake got like 6 songs damn near by himself on this album from what I remember. And it's supposed to be a joint effort, but I don't know, man. I think that's messed up. But you know, Drake is one of them dudes that have to learn the hard way. A hard head makes a soft ass, and he's starting to get spanked already, you know what I'm saying? So now Drizzy Cakes, you gotta learn. You ain't untouchable. You touchable.
Is why this moment is historic. Because for the first time ever, Drake isn't in control of the conversation, and he knows it. You can feel it in the way OVO is scrambling. You can hear it in the desperate voices of his closest ally. People like Maul bending logic into knots, claiming the battle lost Drake like it's some kind of philosophical truth bomb, when really it's just elite level coping. And DJ Academics, he's pivoted from defense to damage control, bouncing between excuses like a glitching NPC, but it's not working.
Top 5 DJ Academics, all of them niggas, whole ass niggas, yo. Like, for real, for real. First of all, street dudes just do what they do. They don't be up there. I mean, I did this and I'm a shooter. They don't do all that. And Academics, how do you? You up there, you egging shit on, yo. You ain't no, we already got black on black crimes on there. You just egging shit on like a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Grow the fuck up, and I don't care about your money and yo, how popular you are. It's about truth. That's way more popular and way more effective and way more powerful than your dumb ass and what you doing. For real, because you're a fucking idiot. You up there dragging shit along just like you did the war in Chirac. Real talk. You just gaining likes and shit off of other people suffering in pain. It's fucking whack, yo. You a whole ass nigga. I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah, what you say. You can say what you want, I'll drag your ass. Just like Screwface John did.
Because everyone saw it happen. We watched Drake take shot after shot only to miss the target every time. And Kendrick, he didn't flinch. Instead, he turned the entire genre into his canvas. Dropped bangers, went #1, took over streaming, then sold out arenas. And through it all, he kept it hip-hop. No antics, no drama, no stunts. Just bars, brilliance, and presence. And now, as we hit the 1-year anniversary of Not Like Us, Euphoria, and Meet the Grams, the culture is taking a moment to breathe, to reflect, and to remember. Remember who elevated the art, who respected the craft, who left everything on the mic and didn't need to explain it afterward. And Drake, he's the ghost of a golden era that might never return. Even Nokia, his last hope of regaining musical traction, couldn't do what Luther did with ease, hold the top of the charts, and become the moment. Despite all...
It's funny because the caption says, why is Drake finally taking a break? Why Drake is finally taking a break from rap and giving up on Kendrick. But personally, I don't think that's the case. You know what I'm saying? I think they reaching with that title, but because I feel like Drake is still gonna do sucker shit like Sneak This and everything else. I might even come full-fledged straight ahead.
All the production, the press, the promos, it just didn't land. That's not a bad song problem, that's a trust problem. The fans don't believe in him like they used to. And in hip-hop, when you lose trust, you lose everything. Let's be honest, Drake used to be untouchable. Every diss rolled off him, every scandal got spun into a single, every controversy turned into conversation, and conversation turned into sales. But this time...
Money brings silence. So of course nobody's saying that. Money brings silence. And then on top of it, you got people that's going to say yes because they wanna get the money from you, or be yes people to be, kiss the ass like just to get what they can get. That's sucker shit, but yeah, people do that.
Time, there's no spin. There's no carefully worded caption to reset the vibe. No big feature to distract us. No summer anthem to make us forget. Just a cold, deafening silence. And that silence says more than any lyric ever could. Because what does a man say when the entire culture has moved on without him? The truth is, Drake didn't just lose to Kendrick, he lost control of the narrative, of the charts, of the moment. And in a genre built on bravado, on dominance, on presence, absence is surrender. We're watching history, y'all. This is the first time in Drake's career where he's truly cornered. No gimmicks left, no leverage, no comeback in the chamber. Even he knows it. Why else disappear during the biggest cultural victory lap hip-hop has seen in a decade? Why else let Kendrick tour in peace without a single rebuttal or distraction? Because sometimes the loudest move is no move at all. And if you've been riding through this entire saga since the first shots, the first tracks, the first crowd reactions, go ahead, tap like Kendrick tapped the crown, and slam that subscribe button, because we're not just watching music beefs, we're watching a genre reshape itself in real time. And you better.
Yeah, things are definitely changing in the genre of hip hop. I hope it's for the good, and cause I even know that even a lot of my songs picked up a lot of speed since niggas listen to real hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, throw them out there, let them hear before they go back to that ignorant, stupid shit they be listening to that has no substance. But anyway, yeah, I gotta go. But check out my merch. You know what I'm saying? I'm Bonfire, T Public. You know what I'm saying? .com under BB Amore. Lyrical designs, you saying you can see my shirt design, t-shirts, phone cases, cups, whatever you want. We can put it on anything, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying, you can check me out on imk@gbfaith.com, see on my podcast. My albums for sale on there. I have an EP for $5, a whole album for $10. SoInfinityMusicWorks.com. You can buy single songs off of there for like no 99 cents. You know what I mean? Check that out. You can follow me on Twitter, now known as X, and Instagram under IMKGVFaith. And you can also follow me on Facebook and TikTok under KGVFaith. You know what I'm saying? Also Infinity Music Works on Instagram. I mean, not on Instagram, on TikTok and Facebook. But other than that, you can check me out on all platforms of music, from SoundCloud to Reverb Nation, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, Audio Mac, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all have a blessed one. Remember, love each other like it's your last day, because nobody's promised tomorrow. You feel me? So make sure y'all do that. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.